Hello, Calm Farmers. Welcome back to the Calm Farm. Calmly farming rice and vegetables every day of the freaking week. FS25. Remember, if you're tuning in live, skip to the present moment. If you're tuning in dead, hello, welcome back. What a pleasure it is to see you all here. Oh, wowzers, trousers. I got myself a new monitor screen. Jeez, it's looking almost too crisp. What am I trying to do? Something I had to remember to do before we got started today. Frig. Oh, yeah. I want to check. So we're going to get till 5 o'clock. I'm going to get ourselves an idea of how much the cereal factory uses. I'm going to need to remember some numbers. Probably I won't remember them naturally, so I'll get a pen. There we go. Remember these ones the old school way, aka by writing them down. Cereal. So we've got honey at, say, 1700. Corn at 38. Long grain rice, we're out of long grain, so I can't actually do the maths on this. Dang. Okay. Oat at 45.35. Hello, Mr. Rubber. Good to see you, mate. Chocolate at 8.50. Get in here, mate. Just doing a little experiment to get some idea of how much each of the cereal factory things are using. This isn't stuff that we ever write down, or really like, we just want to have an idea. So corn is down to 1925 from 3800. So it's using, so it's at 1900 from 3800. Therefore, it's using about 900, about 1800. So corn equals 1800 per month. So what is that per year? I can't think. Honey is down to, let's say 12. So honey's using about 500, about a grand per month. So we need 12,000 liters of honey per year. It looks like. Oats down to 435. Oats haven't been used. No, oats must have been used. I didn't write that down correctly. 4535 using 2 grand a month. Sorry, no, 4 grand a month. We did. Rubber, I think we ran out of, we actually managed to keep the corn and oat quantities up last year. So I've sowed them the wrong way around. Well, wait, oat is up right now because we pulled in the field yesterday. Corn is yet to come in. So corn and oat we're running year round. Long grain we are not yet running year round. Okay. Good to know. Wait, did you get kicked by on accident there? Yes. No, I think that was me, mate. That was me. Something a little wonky with the old Wi-Fi on my end. I guess. If it gets any worse, I'll go have a proper tinker with it, but think we'll be okay for now. Okay. So I don't actually know how much long grain we're using per year. I do know that we want to... I probably should have checked the rice flour just then. Jado, hello. Good to see you, mate. Happy Saturday. Hope you're going good. Going well, pardon me. Misty old morning here in the Pantai. Pan fry? Hutan pan fry? What's out in your part of the world there, Jado? Ah, good, good. Very good. Is that it there? Yes. Not bloody much. Sounds bloody good. Like the sound of that. No news is good news type situation. Give this a little tune up before we get going. Let's see, I forget, can we walk this between here? Yes, we can. Excelente. That's ready to go. The other one is... it's down the other end, I think. Where did the other one get to? Oh, yeah. No? Oh, yep, it's up the other end. Excellent. All right, I'm going to get some vehicles out there, ready to take some loads. Happy Ricemas, Jado. Very happy Ricemas. The plan, Rubber, so you're across it, and I'll probably spell this out a few times. We pull in the whole rice, the whole long grain haul as per usual, except from the multi-fields, we're going to take 2 dog loads. 2 dog loads are coming direct to the 2 dog loads go direct to the flour mill. Fuck, I'm doing good tonight. Beautiful sunny day here, out here at the Pantos at least. Excellent conditions for harvest. I'm going to get 1 dog set up over at the multi-fields. Get another one set up at the top 3. And then see who wants to bloody show up for work. Mr. Rubber, it could well just be me and you. But I do doubt that. Oh, I forgot. We also have to check in on the temple. There it is. The multi-fields coming in nicely. Corn's starting to get there as well. Is that? No, that's not ready to go yet, that corn. Alright. It's looking big though. Real big. Wow. That's fun. Okay. Get this last dog out there. And then start giving Mr. Rubber a hand. Fuck, my job right now, the amount of trailer hitching and unhitching I do is just... I wish. It's not that much. I do 7 hitches and unhitches per night right now in my current role at work. Oh shit. Dang. And I gotta say, I wish it was as quick as bloody just this one. Like, what I would give to be able to just do that. I'm almost at that point, but no. Painful job. It's windy and cold out there as well, trying to do it in the cold. There she is, the lovely Miss Yasmin. Yas, if you are viewing, I think your highest and bestest use will be up here in the top 3, please. Unless you have a preferred position in the harvesting tonight. Right now, you, me, and Rubber are the team. So I'll go do the far fields, the multi-fields, and then have either you or Mr. Rubber doing the top 3 and the mega fields. And we're all just gonna have to run our own dogs for now. Hopefully we get another compadre soon, and then we can have a dedicated dog runner. For now, we're all just gonna have to service ourselves, so to speak. And hello, Yaz. Lovely to see you, mate. Wow, so crisp. I'm looking at my new monitor. $100, Facebook Marketplace. Bought off a lovely man named Malcolm. Mal, if you're watching, hell yeah, brother. You're a cool guy. Yaz, I'll leave the one up in the. I'll use the. Okay, nice one, Yaz. Let me know, bud, when you're ready. I'll chuck you in the top 3 here, and I'll go get the smallest. I'll go start running that mini harvester. Rubber, to look at it, I'm saying it's about probably 60 centimeters. Pretty big. Nice one, Shanos. Good shout, brother. Family first, and good to see ya. How's things? Thank you, Shane. Appreciate your help last night. I made a whole spiel about it at the end of the thing, but realized you weren't there to see it. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for your help. What the fuck is going on with this harvester? There we go. I'm kind of confused right now. The fuck? Oh, so long, Shane. See you later, mate. This is what I meant to check as well, actually. Grain mill. Also out of, no, grain mill has long grain. All right, so whatever quantity of long grain we put in last season, we came out with, we were $1,100 liters over. So, whatever I was talking about, Jado, it had the intended effect. We have officially dropped the numbers again, mate. It's just the main crew now, which is perfect for me. We've been averaging in the 20 to 30 zone, as opposed to the 1 to 200 zone. So yes, it worked. It's a good thing to know, Jado. If ever you wanna, you can. And g'day, Yaz. Hello, mate. Maybe the new times, Jado. But yeah, good one to always remember if you're at work and you're thinking, God, who are all these fuckwits? Like, and why are they talking to me? Just be yourself. Be yourself. Be honest about how you feel on things. be honest about communism and feminism and how you believe in them, and people just leave you the fuck alone. It's great. Definitely on the internet. They'll just straight up start. On the internet, if you're uncomfortable with the amount of viewers you got, start talking about like Israel Palestine, and they'll take care of that for you. Don't worry. They'll scrap your ass straight away. Start talking about the real shit, the conspiracy against the working man. I think the day it all turned around was when I was the day it all turned around was when I started. I mean, my politics are very popular in my workplace, Jado. People everywhere try and talk politics. It never used to be like that, you know. We never used to talk about them at work, but these days everyone's all Pauline Hanson this, like liberals that. And it's just like, shut up. I've been telling them I think all politicians should just be shot against a wall. Tell them that's my politics now, and that quietens them down. Dang. Sorry, Jado. They're silencing you. The conspiracy thickens. Yeah. Yeah, surefire way that gets suppressed on the internet. Tell everyone to take all their money out of the bank, you know. Tell everyone not to show up to work on Monday. They'll shut you down real quick. Communism, surefire way to get shut down on the internet. Yasmin witnessed this. I had Reddit turn against me because I was photographed with a communist flag. They failed to mention that it was at an anti-Nazi rally. But yeah, communist flag, deeply triggering to all the neo-libs over in Europe. Yeah, that's the reason your average politician hates communism. Because it'll mean they have to go get a job, you know. They have to go learn the art of traffic control or street sweeping or something like that. Real estate agents hate communism. Means they'd have to go learn a real skill, do some real work. Real estate agents, man. Jesus Christ. They're already in it, hence why all rent money is isomatic, no cash. That's the no cash thing is so that the government can track what you're spending on, catch us all out on past tax fraud. Yeah, and real estate, they're just the laziest people, you know, not making anything. I'm not necessarily proud of what we make at work, you know, highways and whatnot, but at least it's something, Jesus. Something people use. Yep. Yep, taking away cash. That's another scam they're doing on us. They want to track where we spend. They want to be able to take it away like that. Oh, you don't want to spend, you know. Oh, you're trying to like withhold your money, withhold your spending, withhold your tax. Sorry, computer says you're paying it. Checking on Yaz and Mr. Rubber. Ooh, they're smashing it. Smashing it. Excellent. Yep. Yeah, 100%. Everything rental, you know. People who get to own shit. Now people like us. That's smart. All of the long grain you've got, Yaz, goes to the flour mill, please. Hey, whale sharks. Hello. We are smashing it. It's officially Rice Mess. We've hauled in all the short grain. We've got Mr. Rubber down here in the big fields pulling in the long grain. Very satisfying to watch. And the lovely Yaz up here loading out the short grain. She's got a full field of it. That means, I guess, that they are running it into the... Oh, there they are. Typing a message right now, I guess. Text. Well done. Pulling over, not texting and driving at the same time. Very smart. But yeah, farm's going great. Ricemas is upon us. It's a 2-day festival of rice where we rapidly harvest the stuff. Yeah, smart Rubber. Far better off just hacking it. Less likely that it get taken out of your hands then as well. Ricemas, yeah, very exciting time of season. Yeah, a pagan orgy of rice harvesting. Excellent feeling out in the farm right now. I thought I saw that on your gram. I was going to ask how you're doing. It's quite a... I remember having I got one of my wisdom teeth out when I was a little kid. And I remember my mouth just absolutely flooding with blood. And then the worst part is the tooth that it got pulled out on that side, the top left, sorry. And then that tooth rotted eventually and is now a replacement tooth, basically a little nub that they glued some other enamel onto. Didn't want gold or silver because I'm not trying to look like a friggin' criminal. But then on this side, the other side, there's a wisdom tooth coming down, and I know that if that tooth was rotting, it would have just slotted right into place. So I kind of wish I kept that wisdom tooth. Could have saved myself some money down the track. And I think I'm going to have to get that one taken out. It's basically like fully jamming into my cheek at all times right now. One side of my face is looking a little bigger than the other. That's what that is. But well done, Whale Sharks. It's very... I admire... Taking care of your teeth is important. I didn't do it for 10 years, and then it cost me, like, to get this tooth fixed, dead set, like $3,500. Very expensive. Oh shit, endo's hard, man. I know that to be a very, very painful thing to go through. Sorry, dude. Huge respect to all the endo people. I've had some endo pimps in my life over the years, and they some genuinely brave motherfuckers, man. I gotta say, it's a painful thing to deal with from such a young age, and yeah. Shit. 100%, yes. It's crazy that, like, I don't know. Medical sexism and racism is crazy. And it's just a reflection of, I hate to use the phrase, the society we live in. Um, Doctors, and everyone's like, but doctors are here to help us. Yeah, but even in the best intentioned doctors still off racist, trained off racist textbooks in racist institutions, also sexist, you know, and even if it's something that's there to help women, like birthing medicine, or stuff that's overtly feminist, oftentimes the foundation of those things is sexist research done by men, and it's built upon that. Also, a lot of doctors are just genuinely arrogant, sexist, racist motherfuckers because they think they're better than us. There, I said it. There's my anti-doctor spiel for the afternoon. Misogyny, transphobia, super rampant. And it's a thing where people imagine, oh, but these are educated men and women, like how could they possibly do that? Don't fucking kid yourself. Bingo, Yasmin, bingo. Massive egos, and if you don't stroke those egos, you can get yourself in a genuinely dangerous situation, A bit of bug in my water bottle. I think about that shit all the time, man. Think about women, transgender people, people of color having to stroke doctors' egos in order to get the care that they need. Yep, young people in mental health situations. I mean, I'm going to go up to psychiatrists here as well. Even those working with kids, social workers are not immune from this as well. We need to stop putting people in positions of power over others. Imagine, Yaz, you get a racist or sexist psychiatrist, maybe someone who doesn't believe themselves capable of that kind of behavior. Think about the amount of kids in a situation, aka being sectioned or being maybe I got a friend who works in the children's hospital in the mental health ward, and he said the amount of times you see kids who are having mental health crises and maybe say awful things to the nurse or psychiatrist, and it's just hard to think about. Like people in vulnerable situations, you being sectioned, Yaz, in a vulnerable situation. Yeah, that's fucked, Yaz. Just read your comment. That's messed up, Jado. See, exactly. What? Why? Why would that be? Why would they do that? That's insane. Intimidating, like, he's the... Like, how fragile of a person are you dealing with in that state? Jado, like, and if someone's intimidated by you, how could they possibly give you the care that you need? If this is a person who's... And if you didn't shake hands then and you said, can I speak to another doctor? You've got a even worse situation on your hands. Yeah, and imagine the inverse of that, you know? Imagine white doctors when they get patients from other countries, maybe they got a problem with that. It's just a bad situation all over. Medical prejudice. It extends to things like people who are like bigger or heavy, like being bigger or heavier in a medical situation is dangerous. Either because they will feel intimidated. There are doctors who are intimidated by black people, you know, if we're going to be real about this and go there. It's a strange thing to say to someone. I assume they meant it in a medical sense, Robert. Anyway, we got to downgrade doctors to the. Sorry, we got to bring doctors down to like our level. They should not be given the kind of prestige or protection that they're given by their rank and role in society. Nurses as well, bingo. Yep. Being overweight will mean that doctors look at you and assume that your diagnosis is to do with your weight only. Their first thing will be like, well, you need to lose weight. Probably a good shout, Mr. Rubber. We're going in here, folks. We're going in on doctors. We're going in on nurses. I like that chat the other day. We went in on lawyers. I've got a problem with all of these, all professions. If you're not out there building a friggin' highway, fuck you. Oh, it's messed up. See, that's so wrong. And then you say to them, hey, I think something's wrong with this. I don't agree with this. In their mind, it's like, hey, I'm the doctor. You're just some schmo who walked in here. What would you know? So wrong. Yeah. It's all these professions, Yaz, that are just afforded so much more protection than the people that they're meant to be trying to fucking help. Yeah, ESL doctors, but I mean equally though, as a country in Australia, we're going to need doctors who speak other languages just because of the amount of ESL people in the country. ESL, at least you're not questioning their fucking motivation or their ego or whatever. I mean, maybe that's probably there as well, but where are we? That's the thing, they earn so much friggin' money. I think that's probably where the ego shit comes from. The fact that they just genuinely are richer than us. Jado, brother, you do this shit where you wander into like these one nation talking points, bro. I gotta be honest, I don't like it. That's problem number fucking 3,000 that we've got in this world. People being from other countries. You were overseas in America for how long? I send my money overseas. I do. I got friends overseas. I send my AUD straight to them. They need help. You know, that's chumps change compared to what's really going on in this world, mate. In the end, the powers that be, they they do these things where they're like, oh, we need, we've got an immigration problem, so you vote for this way. Oh, but suddenly we need people to build shit for us, bring some immigrants in. You know what it is? They're controlling the supply of labor to control us and them, to control us and the immigrant workers. The problem isn't workers coming from other countries. Those people are workers just like me and you. I've been a worker in another country. You've been a worker in another country. If they're a worker, they're a worker. There's no this country, that country, English, Mexican, whatever. It's not white, black, man. I'm telling you. That shit, when you say that shit, Jado, I know you seem like a cool guy, but then you say that shit and I'm just like, damn, dude, like I feel like you got the wrong idea. Whoa. Nearly made me sell our damn rice fields. Yeah. I feel like you've been misdirected with that shit, man. I really do. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how to even tell you how I feel about it. Or like, yeah. I mean, there you go. You got a kid overseas. You work overseas. Been in America. It's not get whitey, dude. That's not it. Where have you got this idea from? I feel like we've both had similar experiences of life. I just don't get where you've turned into this feeling of being like victimized as a white man. It's just fucking crazy to me, honestly. I can't, like, at first I thought you were joking when you said that type of shit or being sarcastic, but man, do I seem inattentive? Paying attention to your own, like, I don't know, man. If you're blaming some like random Indian guy who's over here trying to work, I just don't get it. Seems like a cop out. Seems like a big old cop out. Communism, socialism, whatever. Like, what's happening to you right now is happening under capitalism. Everything that's happened in your life has been under the capitalist system. And like, not just the capitalist system, you've lived under like not even 0.0% communism. We don't have a communist party in Australia. We barely have a socialist party. You know, the media, the government is owned and run by capitalists. And that's what's got you where you're at. So don't worry about communism. You need to start thinking about capitalism and like actually assessing what that's done to you. Do you think that capitalism's good, just looking at the results around you? Yeah, you ever tried to speak another language? It's fucking hard. People having to upend their lives to go overseas to make a living. I was a musician. I couldn't do that in Australia, so I went to the United States to do it. It's complete economic opportunism. What am I trying to do here? No one's gonna make me. I'm not talking about this shit. I'm not gonna forget about putting this barley in. I'm doing it. I'm putting the barley in. Nothing's gonna make me forget about that. We're gonna get in this thing. Okay, I got it. I got it, everyone. Relax. Mr. Rubber, Yaz, I'm gonna sass over to the Littlefield. I'll use all. Wait, you guys have wrapped that up? No. Okay, good. You guys just crack on there, and I'll be right back. Yeah. Yeah, agree with that, Yaz. It's a tough thing. I came across this everywhere I went in America. The amount of people who would say like everyone deserves a house and everyone deserves, you know, like dignified work and, you know, should be able to afford to look after themselves, and then think that that somehow was to do with capitalism, like somehow they could have that under capitalism, and then turn around and be anti-communist. It's like, man, like, what are you talking about? I just feel like there's so much confusion in this shit. I don't even know where to start. Like, it boggles my mind. It really does. And upsets me, you know. Capitalism's biggest enemy is like solidarity between workers, and they just have us played so effectively. They've won the information war so comprehensively. Yep. I got a good talking to from my guy Henry. He was a drummer in my band from Finland. And me and the boys would make fun of things he'd say wrong sometimes. And then one day he, I'm not calm about this, Jado. It's like, me and you are friends, bro. We talk on the internet, and then you say shit about my fucking Indian homies, man. You say stuff that I don't agree with. That I think is not cool, honestly. And it makes my my calmness levels plummet. It gets my ghoulies up, man. It does. It gets my goulandras feeling, feeling mad hot. And it's like, you know, it's easier for you to back out of that opinion than for me. Or for Yaz, definitely, you know. Okay, and I know that like people who speak English as another language, you think they wouldn't rather just blend in? They would much rather just blend the fuck in and like get along with everyone. They're not trying to take shit from anyone. Meanwhile, fucking Gina Reinhardt, these rich cunts are genuinely in the process of stealing from us, taking from us, giving us shit lives, lying to us, and they get a pass? Get it, Gonzo. When we took it over, dude. We're from fucking England. Malloy, it's Irish. I'm not from here. I'm not from anywhere near here. And like, if you're worried about it getting taken over, I got news for you, broski. It's already over. It's over. Been taken over by fucking Rupert Murdoch and Gina Reinhardt and all the politicians that they pay down. It is long gone, man. Like, it's over. This country's been overtaken by rich cunts. It's not yours. They locked you up like that, bro. They locked you up like that. They said, that one, lock him away. How is that yours? How is that yours, man? If they can just fucking grab you and chuck you in jail, it's not yours, dude. Like, it's anything but yours. You're this far from a slave. And they could come and lock you up again tomorrow. They could come to your house and lock you up. It's like a fucking, yeah. It's not yours, man. Like, it's not ours. It doesn't belong to indigenous people anymore. It doesn't belong to white people, whoever fuck you're on about. Like, it doesn't belong to real Australians. Like, that's all bullshit, man. Like, it belongs to fucking Gina Reinhardt. Hey, Shane, we're talking about something else, dude. I'm freaking out here, alright? I'm on my weekly crash out. Good to see you, Gonzo. Jado, we love you, bro. Just take that one step over. Wait till I start making radio again, then I'll have a freak out every fucking morning of the week. Good to see you, Gonzo. I'm not easily rattled, man. Come try and fucking rattle me and you'll see what happens. I'm Mr. Cool. You're the one who's fucking given all the wrong answers here is the problem. Man of God, come on, bro. This is the atheist zone, man. We gave up on God a long time ago. God isn't real. Christianity's some pedo shit. giant pedophile cult. You should turn your back on that, Jado, because that happy clappy shit is not cool. Get in here, Shanos. Let's get to work. I know, I know. Look, I'm not anti-Christian. I'm anti. The Catholic Church genuinely has like thousands of court cases going on for historical child sexual abuse in Australia. So maybe I'm just anti-Catholic. But Christianity, maybe, I think Jesus probably died back in the day, but you know, and I think that, you know, I'm sure that there is mysticism in this world, but Christianity is a made up thing. And if Jesus's word was to be taken for what it was, we'd all be, you know, I think things would be a little bit different. Also, Christianity is some white nationalist shit these days. The crossover, Shane, Jado, our two Christians in the chat, you're also the two guys who have said the shadiest shit in terms of other races. I do want to point that out. God did. I understand anyone turning to Christianity. For sure. Lots of people turn to that in, you know, as a way to cope with it all. But, yeah. You don't have to apologize. Everyone can do whatever they want, you know. I just think it's a shortcut, Christianity. Big old shortcut for a real certain type of person. Easily rattled. We're talking about the workers' struggle here, dude. We're talking about hundreds of years, millions of lives. Humankind, the world, everything. We get this capitalism shit wrong. We keep going with this neo-Nazi capitalist Christian bullshit. It's over for the world. It's over. Abby Chatfield. See, that's where, Jado, that's where I question your intelligence, dude. Really. I'm not on that side. I think Abby Chatfield's a fake. You keep saying like Mamdani and Abby Chatfield and all this shit as if it's some sort of gotcha. That isn't my shit, dude. That's nothing like it. You're miles off. I think they're shills, in fact. There's rice out there, Shane? What rice, bro? Oh, yep, the bottom field. Gotcha. It's the most infuriating part about this conversation. When someone thinks that they're like, well, you're into Zoran Mandani, aren't you? It's like, bro, no. Fuck no. No more than I'm into fucking, you know, Albanese. Where are you, Shane? Off? You up in the top things? You up in the top 3? Let me see what's going on over there. Sounds like someone wedged on the someone on the edge. No? No, we're good. Okay. Nothing to be stolen out here, mate. All good. It is a place with no possessions. I think we're gonna have to start. Our next farm is gonna have to be more. It's gonna have to be more rad. The one we're doing right now, too many products, too much capitalism. We need to bring it down. We need to go to a deeper zone. It's going to be the all-electric feed the people farm or something. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Wow, sharks. Alma, Missouri? Yeah, I'll check it out. I do need to take a look at that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the thing with racism. It doesn't ever make any sense, um, except to a ruling class that are trying to divide people in order to control them and devalue them. Doesn't hold up to reality or experience or anything like that. Any white person who thinks they've been taken advantage of or that they're being like replaced or any of that shit. It's just a fucking bozo. I mean, Jado, I know you're like feeling like Mr. Calm right now, walks with God, like, well, look how rattled he is. It's genuine concern, because, I don't know. If we were in a bar together right now, man, I don't think I'd want to talk to you. And we do have a lot in common. And we've spoken to each other a lot. But this is just making you sound like a kook, dude. Big weird kook. If the mill is full, would you smash the rest into the red silos, please? Yep, go for it, mate. Shane, that does have to happen. Good call. I mean, dude, what do you call it if someone's like talking about white replacement and like talking about other races as if it's like some sort of problem? It's racism, brother. And I'd really try not to come to blows with you. I think that'd be really fucking sad. Damn, dude. Jado, brother, there's a very real phenomenon where like people enjoy negative attention. Is that what's going on here? Are you getting negative attention and enjoying it? Because yeah, we're all feeling negative about this, dude. It's not good. It's not cool. What you said, man, like I would look. I'm not bringing it up lightly. You're a nationalist, an Australian nationalist? Uh, 20. Let's put it all in the. Oh, sorry, dude. Let's put it all in the silos. Yeah, let's silo the whole lot, and then we'll figure out how much goes to the cereal mill. Anyway, what I'm saying, Jado, is we don't have to sit here having this chat if you're not gonna think about stuff, you know, materially or realistically. If you're gonna be thinking like, oh, I'm so proud to be Australian and white and whatever, you can take off, man. It would be a sad thing, you know. I hope one day you change your mind, but you know our opinions here. You can just take off. You can go hang with the fucking nationalist butt boys over at wherever if you want, but or go do your happy clappies at church, but you don't need to be here. It's the internet, man. We can part ways. You saw me, man. I said bye-bye to 100 followers. I definitely don't need one more here. It'll go from 20 to 19, and that's fine with me. It would be sad if you couldn't take the 1 centimeter step away from that sort of shit and just say like, yeah, we're in a settler colony. Of course, there's like other people coming here, like Indians and whatever. Man, I think what you said was racist. I really do, and I don't truck with it. So, yeah. And the Australian nationalism? Are you kidding me? Enjoy that, dude. Enjoy that. Go enjoy that. Come back if you want to like keep it calm and farm and talk about some actual cool shit. Not sit there. There was, dude. I'm telling ya. And Australian nationalism? That's fucking lame, dude. Yeah, trying to play it cool, trying to be like, hey, what are you triggered? You're a Karen. You could do whatever you want, Jado. It's the internet. It's a free country, but what you're saying, I'm not weak, brother. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not weak. Well, maybe I got some types of weak, all right? I'm weak in the face of, it's uncomfortable for me to say stuff like this to you. It is. I lean way towards like, let's get along, let's get the job done, but yeah, this is where I'm weakest, saying bye-bye to people. That's my biggest, like I'm terrible at it. It hurts me a lot and it really tests my strength. Because I like people a lot, Jado, and I think I like your personality, and I think you do have a good, you know, heart or whatever, but the shit you're saying isn't cool with me, and it doesn't seem cool with the chat, and it's be way easier for you just to be cool or whatever, but if you gotta go, man, you gotta go. It's up to you. See, now you're going to like the neo-Nazi place, Jado. Dude, you realize there are people out there on the like I'm not trying to convince you of anything. Like I don't need you to be a communist. I don't need you to, be a feminist or anti-racist or whatever, but there are people out there on the internet like this fucking clown you're watching on the other channel that are genuinely invested in converting people to a neo-Nazi project. And the Great Replacement is a completely made up concept that they use to do that. And they prey upon weak men. They prey upon scared men. The ideas that you're talking about, you're the scared one. You're the weak one. That's who they go after. Big muscle men who've got a terrible fear that they can't protect their family and they can't provide for the people around them. Got a terrible fear of, someone black who's got a bigger dick than them fucking their wife. That's the fear that they cash in on. So I think you're the scared one. And you can take all the time you want and come back to us another time, but this has taken my strength to say this to you. This is the kind of stuff I'm weak at saying, but I'm saying it, so there you go. If you're ever hanging out in that other chat and you're thinking, man, these people seem like fucking gronks, you're right. You are completely right about that. Those people are fucking gronks, and you should come back over to here. You don't even have to say you're sorry. There's nothing. It's all good. Life is fucking complicated. But yeah, for now, we're clashing, and you're right, it's not calm. So yeah, I think you're getting fooled, Jado. I think you're getting taken advantage of and fooled. I think the big fear they take advantage of is being unable to provide for your family, because that's a very real thing. And you know, being scared of like getting locked up and fucking getting scared of. There is genuine shit to be scared of in this world, but nationalism is not the fucking answer, especially Australian nationalism. What a joke. I don't know why you're here arguing as well, Jado. The whole chat is saying like nationalism. It's like it's a well-defined thing, man. It is. It's a very well-defined thing. It's not the kind of thing I can just go ahead and ignore, Shane. Trust me, like I said, I do not like to be in these conversations. It makes me extremely, extremely uncomfortable. But this is the crew we're talking about, man. We can't have any fucking. I called you out, Shane. You were there. I called you out to your face, and it was all good, right? Friends fucking call each other out about this type of shit. Especially if it's you and your bros, you know, you can't just nod along. Respect, Shanos. Protect your peace, doggy. There it is, Jado ready for the biff. I don't know, Jado. I've been bashed by way scarier guys than you, I think. Yeah, Jado. I don't know why you're like, oh hey Eliza, what's up, girl? Good to see you. Um, and you have a lovely night and day as well. All right. I can't believe it actually came to a threat of an IRL fight. Eliza, I don't know. You know how it gets sometimes on the internet. You know how I get. I don't know why like it's so weird that you can talk about feminism and communism and anti-racism like so overtly. You think I was joking or some shit? Jeez. That's the thing. As soon as you accuse someone of racism, it's like full freak out time. I shouldn't have gone to that place. It does not ever help a conversation, but That's not a good look, right, Shane? Gonzo, a stalwart of the crew, being disrespected. I never know what to do in these situations, like... I know. The threat to fight, it's crazy. I don't know. Maybe you would have... Yeah, that's a bad place to be in if you're threatening to fight people. That's not a healthy zone. Not threatening, offering. And you know, I I I don't want to turn my back on Jado for good. That's my weakness. I'm too happy clappy sometimes. You know, bring everyone together, blah blah blah. Yeah, yes, yeah. He wouldn't really fight me, or any of us. That's not. It's not a genuine offer, that one. I wouldn't say. I don't know. No. Is this the Weeder slash... How do I find... We had this Weeder slash roller, the two-in-one. Where is it gone? Oh well. That is the one? It's the option? Interesting. Alright. So rollers, Vader stat, crossboard. That's the Weeder? Okay. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna go find that, put it on. I guess for now I've already weighted that one. Oh yeah, take it easy, Shanos. Thanks for trying to put a settler on that one, but some arguments aren't going to be resolved that easily, and definitely not on the internet. That was down the bottom, wasn't it? Okay, it's up in the depot. Nice one, Rubber. Gonzo, did I see anything? People drive a lot worse at night, that's for sure. Be careful if you're on the highway at night. People just are not... They're following the lines, they're not concentrating. But yeah, nothing that riveting. unfortunately. Pretty mild stuff. It's occurred to me, guys, we could do a lime sesh. So I'm going to leave the empty Fert wagon in the depot. And if anyone's looking for work, the oops. The lime distributor is over at the animal salesperson. Jenny Cantwell, hello. Lovely to see you. But yeah, night shifts, all good. I don't know. The night crew, God love them. They're such a surly bunch of cunts. These grouchy people, so serious about everything. And then I got out there for night shift. It's much easier than day shift. Shutting down the highway in the middle of the night. Just sit there. I watched the footy the other night. It's far less hands-on than my usual job. I think this is it, Rubber, yeah. We'll run it through I've already weighted this other one, but I'll run it through the conversion next up. Actually, maybe I'll just convert it now. Just put it through the converter here, or through the mechanical thingy. Alley-oop. Let's try that. $15. Pretty chilly. Isn't it summer over there? Yeah, 100% agree, Gonzo. 100% agree. Oh, that's nuts. That's crazy. I've been seeing some driving go down that I would not expect. I would definitely not expect. Okay. So he's giving it a pretty good little brush over. I might go get a lime hit for this thing. Yeah, everything in Queensland, once it's like, I don't know, 19 degrees in Queensland is like Queenslanders putting on their jumpers, putting on sweaters, getting rugged up. FS13. You want to go old school, Jenny? Why is there Fert in that? Oh, cool, cool. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the classic. I mean, I'm in the, I live in the garage with my parents, and the garage is much warmer than the house, just because the cold air just like flows so just unrepentant through through the floorboards. That's cool, Jenny. A connoisseur of farm sim. It is odd that it's such a popular game, farm sim, but I guess it's non-violent. It's completely non-violent. That always, and you can track non-violence through some of the most popular games of all time. Example one, The Sims. Although, you know, there's the case of, you know, what is violence in that instance, I guess, but gang, I've got a full hit of lime. Full hit of lime in this lime cart. I'm going to go do the little field. And then I guess we're just doing. I appreciate you doing the field care there, young Shanos. Excellent stuff. Um, Probably where are Mr. Rubber and Yaz? They're putting away the last of that rice. Shane left. Okay. Is that Mr. Rubber on the? Okay, nice. It's one thing about the internet, guys. Got to have some real uncomfortable conversations. Okay. 63. Damn, that's kind of chilly. I guess it's nighttime, middle of the night. I cannot tell you how difficult it was going from Fahrenheit, Celsius to Fahrenheit. I have never, ever, ever gotten the maths correct on that once. Like I was far better off when I lived in the US just guessing the temperature based on how it felt, and like other times that I'd been 60 degrees, I would just remember, okay, this is what 60 feels like, about, you know, just under 20. It's so hard to, the maths on it isn't possible to do the maths. It's worse than miles to kilometers. It's impossible. 80, 90 is like a hot-ish day. 75 is like the perfect day. Like that's when you're talking about your like 25-degree day where you can walk around without a shirt on, but it's not too sweaty. Over like if you're in the 90s, it's stankin' hot. Like get to the pool ASAP. Wow, that's good. Okay. All right, so our other lime needers are not yet harvested. Park this up over here. Oops. Oh, that feels 86 feels too low. Shane, you'll find most of the people in this chat aren't shit takers. But Gonzo, no, is not a shit takey kind of person. An excellent read there, moderation wise, I would say. To non-Australian viewers, I have conversations like that often at work, and it's very rare to get to the bottom of it. Just because, you know, oftentimes, generally actually, people are talking from their life's experiences and have sometimes invested a lot into this way of thinking. Pretty hard to get someone to back down from an idea that they've got in their head. And yeah, they're looking for a gotcha moment. They're not listening. People also, I've been along with the rest of the internet reading about ADD and stuff, and I don't know if it's an ADD trait. Probably I have some degree of ADD, but it's a attention loop as well. We were talking. Whether it's negative or positive attention, it gives some sort of dopamine fix. Yeah, I've been finding it in the workplace as well. I'm lucky that I'm like not the boss, but at least I'm like the team leader. I could just tell people to shut up if I want to. I try and not use the word racist at work, or I have to fill out an incident report form. I just say, don't say shit like that. It's the problem in Australia, casual racism, Racism where people can say like, oh, I'm not racist, I don't have a racist bone in my body. It's like, it's not how it works, Like if you're bullying someone, you can't then just say, I'm not bullying them, I'm not a bully. That doesn't make any sense. You know, if it's up to you to say, then, you know, part of it's the experience. Thank you, Shane. You know, I shouldn't have said the shit I said about Christianity. Um, I am obviously not a Christian. Um, oh, there were gay Dutch pirates, Gonzo. Try and find a not gay Dutch pirate. Jesus. I know that, Shane. I know. And, you know, Shane, you're also... Me and Jado are about the same age. He's like... he's like, I think, in his late 30s as well. Gets to a certain point where he kind of, you know... He's being very persistent about it as well. But what I mostly meant when I said was, you know, what I said about fear. Nationalism, racism, all that shit, all the kind of podcasters or YouTubers that talk about that type of stuff, like they're cashing in on men's fears. The reason it works on men is that, you know, men aren't meant to be afraid. They have all this repressed fear, you know. You're not meant to be scared of, like, losing your family. Thank you, Avatar. You know just what to say to cheer me up. Delicate Day of the 24. Remember that one. Remember that one. Never ban Avatar of Paper Magic, no matter how racist or inappropriate what he says might be. Yaz, we're doing a bit of field care. I was going to say, maybe we jump into next month. We'll get the corn getting brought in. And then we can, because that's probably a one-man job, then we can get other people doing the cultivation campaign and other okay, respect. Thank you, Avatar. I'm so glad that you said that. This is the zero racism zone, and we proved that tonight. You might have missed the drama, Avatar, but we've got a fallen soldier in our ranks. Someone couldn't keep the racist shit under control. Okay, Yaz is busy. Yaz, do you want to do the loadout there, and I'll figure out what else I can do? I think I know. $38,000 liters of rice. So I reckon we can probably spare, for now, let's get 10,000 liters ready to go. 10. We'll figure out how much we use per night in the cereal mill. And then we've also got noted down here how much we use per day in the... we'll note so we need to figure out how much rice goes through the flour mill per day, and we need to figure out how much rice goes through the... We know how much rice goes through the cereal factory per day. No, we don't. We know how much oats and corn go through per day. Thank you, Avatar. I think I jinxed us by naming it the Calm Farm. Maybe. What have you been up to, mate? How's the weekend? You've come in right at the end of Ricemas. The rice harvest is in and done. We had some drama today, a little bit. It's true. That's true. Agree about that, Gonzo. Oh, good stuff. Love that avatar. See, that's some wholesome shit. Saturday afternoon, yard's already tapped out. Done it with the young bloke. We'd love to hear it. Oh, we got that southbound canned up there. We do too. Yikes. Thanks for the heads up. I probably need to move that weeder away from there. If they've got both lanes blocked, that will actually screw us if we try and do a run. I wish that they would patch that glitch. That things under the viaduct somehow block those on the viaduct. Okay. Yaz drilling that in. Rubber tuning that up. Got this one limed, seeded. You can lime things after you've seeded them, right? I bet you can't. You can, thank goodness. Okay. I've got the barley in at field 11. Excellent. A queer-coded Dutch character, yes. I think he's not of the airbending type, this avatar. Excellent, thank you. That's good. Well, Shorks, I say get Farm Sim ASAP. It's my favorite game, probably of all time. It's a wonderful thing. If you like slow-paced, non-violent games that perfectly massage the Audi ADHD part of your brain, this is the game for you. Oh, that's so funny, Gonzo. Pirates can't be gay, dude. Some people have the craziest views on history. That's the craziest thing to say. There were no gay Dutch pirates, or I would have heard about them, surely. Dude, I assume like cowboys, pirates, samurai, the Crusaders, all of them would have had would have had huge, thriving queer scenes. It does delete time, Shane. It's a life killer, they call it the other word. Magicians, yeah, 100%. I mean, yeah, yeah, of course. Like, you know, any situation where women are numbered 1 to 50, the boys are gonna party, man. And look, this is ignoring like the many lesbian and trans, etc. scenes throughout history. There was a whole the what's it called? The WACS, the WAC in World War II. All women, the Women's Auxiliary Corps was pulled before. At the time, he was a general, but it was Eisenhower, and they got the head of the WAC. I forget her name, and he said, and Eisenhower said to her that he'd heard that there was a lesbian problem in the WAC, and that he wanted her to weed out the lesbians and get rid of them. And she said, well, you know, if you're going to do that, you're going to have to start with me. And then her secretary said, you know, me as well. And it was discovered that they would have to disband the whole WAC if they wanted to get rid of the lesbians, because they were all gay chicks. So I don't know. Yeah. The top 3 reasons to get Farm Sim. I'm going to use the facilities, and I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to add in there are no mermaids in Farm Sim, unfortunately, but that would really take it to the next level. Well, yes, we'll come back and discuss this. Okay. That's a good reason. That's a great reason, Avatar. Number 1, you get to drive tractors. Any tractor you want at any time. If you've ever dreamed of doing this, getting a forklift and loading a bunch of pallets onto the back of a truck and then driving them into town, bang, you can do it. I guess the fields are looking a little bit janky right now, but if you can envisage all of this covered in gorgeous rice or corn or any crop at all, bang, it's for you. Reason number 3, you know, maybe you want the world to, maybe the world was more ordered, then it would all be better. Or something. I don't know. It's the order for me. I like how. Yeah. Dude, LAN party. Farm Sim LAN party would go so. Me and Yaz have done it before. I'm going to do a quick run over to the cows. Mr. Rubber. That's the biggest thing with this game. Real life becomes just a weird, distant memory. When's the move happening, Yaz? Next weekend, I'm a free man. If you need help. Okay, cool, cool. That's good that the timeline isn't firm though. That's gonna make it all a lot easier for you. Yikes. It's a big amount of money. Rubber, I'm gonna leave the 3-in-1 with the TMR in it over at the cows, mate. And then maybe we launch into next month. Ooh. I'm doing my big move soon as well. Moving south. Gone mid-north to mid-south. This is a move. I'm one of those lucky people where the things that I own are like my laptop, my saxophone, my computer. Oh, 2 guitars, though I did get them off Facebook Marketplace, so I'd probably replace them. I got a bunch of these shirts, I got like 20 of these, jeans, shoes, work clothes, and some jumpers. It's pretty limited what I actually have to move. I don't have beds or furniture or anything like that, so it does make it really, really easy. I think I can probably do my whole move in a single hatchback. Rubber, yeah, keep going, mate. And Yaz, maybe if you pull that dog truck down to the haul road, and then tomorrow we'll do like a hybrid day where I'll go do the corn harvest, you do the deliveries, Rubber crack on with the cultivation, and then we'll all just slowly, as we finish our tasks, overlap onto each other's stuff. Respect. Whale Short. That's really beautiful. The circle of hatchbacks. I love that. It's true. Yeah, I just have the one saxophone I don't play, and yeah, easy. So So I'll check in with the gang here. Okay, nice load there, Yaz. Why don't you finish up loading that stuff? Do the run, and I'll get the I'll get the dog truck ready for the corn harvest tomorrow, and then we can get into the next month and start smashing it. There's that, Gonzo. There is that. I mean, Rubber and Gonzo with a. I would love to, like, I don't know, guitarsenal. Is that a thing? Guitarsenal, like an arsenal, but of guitars. That's pretty sick, Rubber. Custom amp covers. That's one investment I'm looking to make. I'm going to try and get some a PA set up so I can start throwing my own parties, or I was looking it up. I found a set secondhand down south for like 1,300 bucks. I think I'm just going to invest that way. Thinking also of getting a Jenny. I noticed the rad crew up north, Yaz, Whale Sharks, ever in need of speakers that never seem to work or be good. Just feel like if I had a set of speakers that I knew worked, I could help in that way, instead of just being a warm body at the protest. Gonzo and Rubber collab when? Everyone's thinking it, I'm saying it. Just like the most just the most like insane, unlistenable guitar jam music. So Yaz, I'm guessing, is off to the races. All right. We'll let Yaz get back. I'll get another cultivator. Oh, we've also got this other new fork as well. Oh, a big old weeder. Hmm. Already got one. No need. Do 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 do. Get a couple of typhoons. Ah, nice one. Well, Shock, I didn't realize you were studying that. That's cool. Well, have fun. Happy studies. '90s Yamaha electric set. That's fucking badass. Oh, that's cool, Whale Shark. Save the fishies. And also the much more serious side. Yeah, that's cool. I got a friend who does that, and she gets mad work with fisheries, like mad work. Oh yeah, should do. Yeah, I'll mention that to her. Sunday shifts, because it's like week round, you got to do those stock takes, like on the Reiki deck. She's always in her gum boots. Cool. Yeah, thanks for being here, Whale Shark. Thanks everyone for, standing tall in the chat. We had a little drama, but I think everyone was just honest and cool. Oh yeah, no, the girls in STEM are smashing it, man. It's a cool thing. All right, so that's set up. Oh yeah, thank you, Gonzo. Yeah, always nice. Been loving the farm chat on Discord. Meant to say, Rubber, those images of the cut you're planning in there, it's unreal. Very cool. Bang. Dope. Oh, nice. I guess over time that'll break up the clay a little bit as well. Oh, cool. Yaz is back. Cannery's good. Bakery's good. Dairy's good. Grain mill, bloody more than good. We're going to get some corn into the cereal factory, and we're going to figure out how much long grain it uses per cycle. Yeah, that's a good point, Gonzo. Oh, there she is. Okay. Mr. Rubber, if you want to just park up wherever you're at, and I'll get us into the next month. If anyone wants to swap jobs or rotate around, the 3 jobs tomorrow are corn harvest, deliveries, cultivation / field care. Yeah. Let's see what time it is actually. Let's get it to... Okay, we'll get it till 6, then we can sleep 6 till 6. 3, 4, 5. Oh, nice one, Yaz, no worries. So, cereal factory has got 10,300. In the long grain. And the grain mill has 105,000. Okay. I'm sleeping till 6. Oh, Yaz might be away. Oh, she's back. Good. There we go. All right. Oh, the egg move has to happen. Okay. Let's check these quantities. Cereal factory. The long grain is down to 8888. Wow. So the long grain per 12-month cycle, 10,300, let's say 10,000 to 8,500. It's using 1,500, 3,000 per year. Sorry, per month. 3,000 per month. And the grain mill is going through 10,000 per month. So we need about 120,000. So it's 120,000. It's using 10,000 on the nose. So we need 120,000 litres total. We put in 108,000. Let's round that down to 115,000. We need 15,000 litres spare to put into the... Okay. 15,000 litres spare to put in the grain mill of spare long grain. Okay, cool. Yes, if you want to jump on the deliveries, I'm not going to be able to do anything until the rain clears, so yeah. Just seen that there, Yaz. Thanks, mate. I love that Mr. Rubber plotting and scheming a takeover of trees. This unusual little load. Should probably go straight to the cannery, I'd say. You could place some sort of curse on them, or a spell. Meaning whoever chops them down, you know, it chops their own dick off or something. That's cool. Oh, you got him, Yaz. Yeah, go. Hell yeah. I'll leave you to it. Watch out when Yaz gets in that skid steer. It's over for these hoes. Strong words. Start of a cool horror movie as well. When's this rain fucking off? 10. Okay. Inigo gets stuck into the corn harvest. Here's a difficult thing that comes up in conversations like the one we had before. What to do? What about the Christians? What about the Christians? Difficult question for me personally. you know, I couldn't call myself a radical. I've certainly never hurt anyone for my beliefs. But I would like to see society be very different. And the Christians are planted firmly in the way of that right now. They've been, you know, attacked by CENTCOM and COINTELPRO and infiltrated since the 50s and 60s, and turned into a conservative organization worldwide. And in fact, one of the cornerstones of capitalism. Plainly, you know. Something that's not really spoken out loud, I guess, but it seems pretty obvious that there is a real Christian conspiracy. Although I think when you get a little closer to, like, you know, the Illuminati, it circles back and you end up with, like, weird paganist shit going on. Maybe Satanism. It's true, you know. Let people have a cult, have a little cult for a treat. Does seem like there's a bit, it's the shortcut, you know. It's like the short, to understand the universe, you know, would take a lifetime's study and science and reading and all this boring shit. Or maybe you do understand it all already. Maybe you're right. And your snooty nieces and nephews were wrong. And you do understand what infinity means. And you haven't wasted your life. It's just going to start over again. Better and easier next time. I agree with that, Gonzo. Yeah, it's hard to understand, hey? I feel like that. I'm certainly not equipped to understand the vastness of the universe or, like, the pointlessness of it all. Or maybe it's like, you know, I guess I'm just contented to assume that other people smarter than me will figure that out one day. Yeah, I agree, Gonzo. You got the inside word. I do not have that very godless existence for me. I will say The Christians I've come across of late, every single one of them has been either racist, anti-Semitic, or homophobic, or all three. There's this real macho type of, and they've all been men as well. They've all been men. And I do, I guess, like, work in some very macho environments, but yeah, that's true. I've met 3 guys recent that I can remember, including Jado. Actually, not counting Shane. Shane takes it to 4. That have said, like, I'm Christian, I go to church. And they've, other than Shane, they've all said some weird shit to me about other races or Jewish people or gay people or something like that. Yeah. I do know one Christian who's like just the pure light and good kind. And it's a woman. She's amazing. She's a great person. I mean, the bizarre thing to me, Christianity does seem like an idea that you couldn't convince an adult of. But there are plenty of people. I guess I know the 2 Christians I know that I've met up here in the mid-north. One of them is a recovered, like a pillhead and a heroin addict, which I don't judge. Another one was he'd lived on the Moreton Peninsula, and his business had gone under during COVID. Damn, that's pretty fucking cool. See, this is the thing, Gonzo. I got another friend like that. She's probably the raddest lady I know. She was in and out of churches all of her childhood and early adult life. I didn't realize, having never been in the church, that it was actually really difficult to leave. Practically and, emotionally and spiritually. Not an easy thing to go cold turkey on. And that's the other thing, what I was saying about COINTELPRO is real. It's like documented. Christian church in America was a huge part of the anti-war movement in World War II and Vietnam, especially Vietnam. And they infiltrated the church. After that, the FBI, the CIA, infiltrated the church completely. Accused them of crimes, anti-American behavior, the basic stuff like that. They did this with all leftist organizations. including the socialist Christian church. And then they replaced it all with this kind of pedophile infested prosperity preaching. And you know, I think probably we're witnessing the end of the Christian God, but far from irreligious times. Oh, hell yeah, there is. I mean, Australia invented Hillsong was our creation, I believe. Bob, what's his name? Oh yeah. Some super unusual shit to get into, hey? Youth pastors. More like pastor wants a wife. Trying to fucking groom some kids. Sorry. Yaz and Rubber as well, if you're sick of your tasks, let me know. I'm just out here pulling in this corn. The end of the harvest season. I think if the corn's coming in, no, the beets will be the end of the corn harvest season. I guess, yeah, youth pastors. Really not a cool scene. Yeah, like go deep. Like teach me about where EDM came from, god damn it. Like teach me about sine waves. I had to learn that shit off the friggin' internet and it did not sink in. Man, any teacher who's trying to look cool to the kids is so whack, so lame. As if you need any like help getting into Nintendo, man. super weird, Gonzo. I wonder what's undercover now. That's what I wonder. These undercover Christian rock bands, like, you know. That's funny. That's fucking cool. I mean, Christian propaganda was everywhere in the 2000s, I feel like, you know. Take your shackles off of me so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. Even stuff that wasn't Christian was like Christian coded. I did not know that. It's just so telling, you know. You can't, I don't know. Interesting. Who's undercover now? What's the contemporary equivalent of this phenomena? I think that sounds cool. Ah, Unreal Yaz, thank you. Maybe it's not Christian. I think Christianity really has like died in the ass. Or you know, if it's making a comeback, I think it's like a fringe right wing type situation. I think it does seem to be predominantly young men. I mean, it's not fringe, I guess. Australia apparently is 50% Christian, which seems insane to me. But we'll see what the census says this year. I mean, I think it's maybe switched to capitalism. Like, you no longer have to be a Christian to make music, but you do have to be a rich person. Like, you do have to be of the ruling class. Maybe that's the new one. Creed, yes. You can take me higher, no, 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 to the place where angels no. Well, the new undercover Christian are people like Benson Boone. Benson Boone is an overt Christian, is a Christian. I did a whole TikTok series about him. It was kind of the final straw with TikTok and me. It's where TikTok finally decided to just utterly clamp down on what I was doing. Benson Boone. He might even be one of the weird and wacky Christians, like Seventh Day Adventist or something. Yeah, he was exposed for having bad vibes. Chris Pratt, okay. Huge star. They did mass report me. Yes, they truly did. They came for me like super hardcore. They were in my DMs being like, be a shame if someone killed you for what you thought, wouldn't it? Can you believe that? They were in my DMs like, crazy that you're persecuting an innocent man. Be a shame if the same thing happened to you. Hope you find God before you die. Jesus Christ. Fucking psychos. Yeah, and it worked. My career could not be in a worse place. It worked. The Benson Boone army, the Zionists, they all ganged up on me on the internet. Reddit hates me now. Fuck them. So I care what a bunch of goddamn dweebs think about me. Yep. I think if you're living authentically, you know, there's going to be people who put curses on you. There's going to be people who prayed for you to die. No, you're thinking of David Boone. He was a... Benson Boone is a recording artist from a few years ago. He had this unbearable song called... Yep, agreed, Gonzo. Agree with that. Moonbeam Ice Cream? Yeah, yeah, he does backflips, that's his gimmick. He had a song that I thought was like very, very... YOLO's a saying that scares me. No, Benson Boone has that song that's like... if you told me the title of the song, I could just repeat the whole thing to you. But it's incredibly toxic stuff. It's about praying for God to give you a woman. Beautiful things, yeah. These beautiful things that I got. He's thinking about a person, a thing, calling a woman a thing, talking about how he gave him all these beautiful things. Someone look up the lyrics to that song. It's fucked. Like, he's a total Christian misogynist. Didn't want to say anything, Yaz, but I think Gonzo's right. No. No, it's a dude. Okay, thank you. guys, I just got my 10-minute warning for dinner. So I'll finish this strip of corn, load it into the cereal thing, and then Yaz, I guess as long as you've got the goods, I mean, if you just finish the run that you're doing and return to the depot, if you haven't left the depot, maybe just leave them on the back. As long as the eggs are clear, we're good with the products. Everything's sorted at the various at the various production points. Yeah, deeply flawed masterpiece. I thought that even Mila Jokovic's presentation of the way Mila Jovovich presented the perfect woman was like she's doing baby voice and like unable to communicate and like needs. It's very French, put it that way. Very French. But yeah, flawed masterpiece. I rewatched that with a partner of mine in like 2020, and a person I was in a relationship with, and they were pissed about it. They'd never seen it before, and they were like, "This is fucking garbage. This is sexist crap." And I was like, I I told them it was a movie that I like really liked, and it was, but I just hadn't locked in on that yet. Yeah, yeah, totally. System's working pretty well with the small harvester living at the cereal factory. It's leading a pretty good life there, if you ask me. Hmm. These little crossfield um, little notches across there, it's kind of a interesting place to consider a path. I think that kind of makes a bit of sense. Is it better than that though? Yes. Yeah. Could even split it there. Oh, there. Would make the run from home base to the cereal factory a lot easier for Yaz rather than having to go. Something to think about. Oh, Shanos, we're done, brother. We're wrapping it up. Just missed us. Okay, good. Yaz is back. Mr. Rubber, you can just park up the cultivator wherever you like, mate. Oops. And a quick look at our quantities. Cereal factory looking great. 30,000 litres using 18,000 litres a month. Is that it? No. 4,000 litres a month? Okay, yeah, so at 4,000 litres a month, we've probably got, I don't know how many months worth of corn. We'll just have to see. Someone mark it down. 30,000 litres at the top of October. Respect, Gonzo. I will never stand between you and those things. I saw that, Yaz. That's the same one as the Ironbock we've got. I checked it out. We already own this very same device. A fella buncher? Uh-oh. All right. So long, Shanos. 30k, yeah, we'll see, and we'll just try and keep an eye on when it runs out. Mr. Rubber, where art thou? Oh, he's finishing off field 45. He's putting the final touches on it, mate. I just saw that. Very nice. It's the two majors done, the boot. Excellent. And the barley is starting to come in. Cool. All right. Well, guys, tomorrow will be the final month of harvest season. We're gonna have to pull in these red beets. Probably the parsnips should come in. We'll see if someone takes the contract, but next month will be a big root crop campaign. It's going to be painful. It's going to be painful. It's going to be tedious. Shanos, you better be there. Yaz, Rava, you guys as well. Don't miss it. It's going to be the end of season, the end of harvest season, or ever a pain in the ass. But, with the right people and the right gear, I don't think there's anything we can't do. So looking forward to it. Thank you guys for today. And thanks everyone for hanging with me through a tense conversation. Inshallah, we can get Jado back in the chat later, at another time and just say, I don't know, it would be cool if he'd hang with us. That's what I think people like that don't understand, that it's just a matter of saying like, oh yeah, that was a little racist. Dang, I guess I've been in jail a lot of my life, and I'm sorry that I've got some bad views. I got bad views, you know? We all got shit going on in our brains. It's like a fucking hellscape we're living in is turning us all into violent monsters. But not here on the Calm Farm, so yeah, I do appreciate you all, and I hope I handled that reasonably well. Gonzo, you certainly did. Yeah. What a world, what a life. Thank God for digital farms, and thank God for digital friends. I appreciate you all very much. Stay safe. Oh, and I love yous all. Jado included if you're watching, mate. I don't know if you're on mute, but we love yous. Come back. Make right. Forget all that weird Christian nonsense. It's just bullshit. Don't worry about heaven. Don't worry about God made the world. It's way simpler than that. And way more complicated. Anyway. Good night, you guys. Stay safe out there. Stay positive about the future. And keep your boots strapped tight and your eyes on the steeden. I'll see you all next time. Good night, everybody.